Okay, Libra, this is your May monthly forecast. Remember, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So keep that in mind. If it doesn't resonate, move on. If it does, like and subscribe. Send me some love. Okay, so already we have some people involved. We got a Knight of Wands and a Queen of Wands. And Knight of Wands is great. Knight of Wands is booming enthusiasm. You're ready to go. You have passion. You're ready to move. It's definitely about movement, moving on to something, changing, moving away, switching a job, switching a location, traveling. It's definitely got that boom, boom, boom energy. Go get it energy. You're ready to go. You have your choice. You have a decision. And the Queen of Wands is definitely that go to company what you want. You want that company with this card because it implies you're in control of your passion. That it's not going to just be flaky. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good part of your story for May. So this is a good start. You're ready to go. And you have possibly some feminine presence, not gender specific, that is going to help you with whatever you're going to do. Maybe you're going to meet, maybe you have a female presence in your life that has a new job for you or is going to introduce you to somebody. But so right here is the Ace of Wands, Libra. Trust your gut. This Ace of Wands, anytime you see an upright Ace of Wands, it's trust your gut. And what you have here is a lot of wands in your reading already. And that's telling me you need to go with your passions. You need to go with where your heart and your passion is for you, Libra. Don't get too diplomatic and people-pleasing in your choices this month, okay? Because you have, in the foundation of your story for this month, you have a wish card. You know, you have the Nine of Cups, which is like ultimate happiness paired with choosing your passion. So you trust your gut and your wish will come true. And if that is moving careers, switching jobs, switching companies, do it. Even if it's temporary, you're in a toxic work environment, get a Band-Aid job, get a bridge job. I call them Band-Aid jobs when it's just enough to, it's not your dream job, but it turns out to be like a actually like fun environment to work in. Do something else. You don't need that, So anyway, the star says, because now the one thing they leave out in some of these stories is like, so they show, look, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to go. He's like, but they leave out that transition period of the actual move. Like there's no tarot card that actually shows like, hey, I'm moving. It's really stressful. Like they don't have a tarot card of boxes. And so that transition period is not really shown in the cards, but the star is after. So if you've ever moved out of your house or apartment or living space or just around town, different if you've ever experienced homelessness and you moved in and out of a shelter or any couch surfing, and you know how stressful that is to find, and then you finally get to a permanent spot, or you finally switch and you get adjusted. This is the star card that is you feel after. So you're going to go through this kind of like transition period that's brief, and then you're going to end up the star, which is this wisdom, this place of, okay, I see the lesson. I see I made the right choice. I am in temperance I'm in balance. See, right here is that balancing, almost the scales. It's almost as if the star is holding the scales. Now, just so you know, the star is the Aquarius. That represents the Aquarius, but right here we almost have that Libra scales where it's like balancing. We're balancing two jugs of water, two things of emotion, passion, and logic here. And it turns out to be harmonious in this. So we're putting this here. And then we have the Eight of Swords reverse, which says you've taken the blindfolds off. You're done with the illusions. You're done with the people pleasing. You're done because of everything you went through, and you see a new way for you. You've lost your illusions about career, romance. You know what you want. You know how you're going to get it, and you are focusing in on it. Okay? So you got your lesson out of this leap. You took a leap of faith and you got your lesson learned, and you're like, I'm done. Now, this is just kind of the things contributing to it. So we had this card before, the 5 of Cups, where you're mourning something, but check it out. Like, you have these 2 cups and you have a bridge to a castle. So it's like, that is what this guy's doing. He's like, yo, look, let's get these cups and get out of here. I think this is more going into the people-pleasing aspect that a lot of Libras have, where it's, well, I lost this, and I've lost my illusions. I've lost that image I wanted to keep up and keep everybody happy. Well, you're not here for that. You're here to become a well-rounded, best person that you can be, not the best illusion you can be. Do you understand? So yeah, don't worry about that. And then the Emperor above it tells me, there was this very hierarchical, excuse my French, excuse my language, hierarchy you were trying to fit into, that was really influencing the situation and choices for you. And then the 3 of Pentacles tells me there was some workplace drama here. Workplace trauma that you're like, I don't want any of that. People were not the best people to work with. That's all I need to say about that. This card tells me enough. I don't need to go into detail. We all know what that's like. And so this is interesting because the Temperance is in reverse. And this goes back to, guess what? This is a Sagittarian card. Because Sagittariuses are kind of notorious for not being the most balanced people. Very impulsive, very they need to learn focus. But it's interesting because they almost have this kind of balance thing. They have to hone it in, rein it in a little. And Libras have to have their scales balanced. Now, this is interesting. You got the Temperance in reverse, and you have the Star here, where the Cups, the emotions and logic were in balance. And here with Temperance, it's like trying to get in balance again. So I think what it is for you, it's to accept this role as the Star, to accept this lesson, to lose your illusions so you can become completely balanced at the end of May. Because I think what's going to happen for you is that this is your whole monthly forecast here, okay? So you need to learn these lessons and get in balance. But because I saw that Temperance in reverse, and I was like, oh no, my Libras aren't going to be happy with that. I pulled 3 more cards because I wanted clarifiers, and you got the Fool, which is a beginning where you need to be at the beginning of a journey. And it goes along with this leaving. So it's the Fool. You're going to go back to being the protagonist of the journey. Now remember, the Fool is at 0. So it's the only tarot card without a number, which says you are starting a new journey. And you're going to have the 6 of Wands, which is excellent because, look, it goes back to he's on a horse. So it's almost like, look, it's the Knight of Wands. It's the Knight of Wands after he goes on this journey, and he returns, and he's successful, and he has the victory. And even this, look at this horse. This horse is like, yes, you did it. I love you. I'm so proud to be your horse. Where here the horse is kind of like, oh man, you're such a jerk, making me hop everywhere. But this one's like, yes, I did. So it's the return. Like, you started this journey, you left. He left, he moved on, the protagonist in this story, and you started at 0 and you came back successful with your win, and you became the Sun. You got your wish. So it's telling you to leave, to make this switch, Libra. Now, I love my numerology. So let's take a pick from the numerology deck for what Libra needs. What does Libra need to know for the month of May? What does Libra need to know for the month of May? Hey, shush, shush, shush. Oh gosh, my dog. There's a garbage truck outside. I'm sorry. Okay. Libra. What does Libra need to know? Oh, okay. I'm doing readings. Okay, Libra. So I got 3, and it's abundance, perseverance. So it goes back to following that journey, okay? Because you have to persevere in changing. You have to preserve. The one thing that they're leaving out of this is like you have to be persistent in balance. You have to pursue this. Okay, it's going to take perseverance. It's not a glamorous card, I know, but it is. Perseverance is the quality behind the glamour of anybody. It's perseverance is behind every success. It's definitely not. It's definitely not worrying whether or not people are going to like you. It's whether or not you're going to like the outcome. You know, not saying go out there and do bad things. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if a situation isn't working for you, don't stay because you have external pressures telling you to stay. Okay, and then 17, moderation. So I think this is interesting because moderation is definitely temperance. It's definitely that temperance of so I feel like what you have this month is you have a lot on your plate for May, okay? And you have a lot of good stuff though. Okay, you have a wish coming true. You follow your instincts. It's saying follow your passions for your biggest dreams to come true. You know, you got it at the bottom, you got it at the end with the sun. I mean, you have a lot of positivity. So it's saying, you know, you have a lot of abundance, you have a lot of opportunities. You just have to see them, because I don't want you to close yourself off for this tendency, for this card that we had last month too, and I sometimes get it with Libras. I want you to persevere, okay? And keep it in moderation. When, you know, make sure everything's in balance. Keep yourself balanced. That's an ongoing theme for you this month, is the temperance, the star, because after you get what you want, you may splurge. You may like just go on a binge, eat too much, drink too much, watch too much Netflix, travel too, you know, you might overindulge in things. So don't have fun, go out, but don't overdo it. So you have a lot, like 3 cards came out for you. So yeah, I wonder, let's see here, let me, okay, so we have 8 plus 8 is 16, so that's a 7. And then you have a 4, you have 5. Okay. Yes. So there is a lot of, you know, this is a 4, and 4 definitely is a number of stability, and 5 is a number of socialization, you know, because 1 plus 4 is 5. So in numerology, 5 is definitely a word, image, fun. Even in astrology, the 5th house is the house of pleasure, you know, numerology similar. And then abundance is a 7, because 8 plus 8 is 16, 1 plus 6 is 7. So you have abundance, and that is more of a card of mystery, the mystical intuition, following your, you know, you almost have this 6th sense about things. You're very mysterious. You must have that, I'd say, Neptune quality, where you kind of see the 12th house in a way. You have that like very intuitive quality to mystery. So you're going to pull that from your passion. That abundance is going to come from your passion, Libra. So this is actually a really good story. It's a hero's journey, basically. For this month of May, you're going to go through the hero's journey. You're going to be urged to follow your passion and leave a situation that isn't working for you, and to trust your passion this month to guide you, and then remaining balanced through it. but you're going to go through a journey. You are going to, and you're going to come out the end with your, this is what you wish for, and you're going to get it. But you got to go through the journey. You got to take the steps. Okay. And doing so, it says not to get distracted. It goes back to that Saturn and Pisces we talked about, where Saturn wants you to work. If it's your Saturn return, if you've never had a Saturn return, Saturn and Pisces is like, you need to work. We want you to work. If you want your dreams to come true, you're going to have to work at it for the next 3 years. That is what Saturn is a planet of work and rules. But not because it wants to hinder you, but because it wants you to get your dreams done. It wants you to get it done. Okay? So Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and please like and subscribe. And I'm sending you lots of love, and just know, April showers bring big flowers. Okay? Bye.